right, good day, everybody. Hey, I just wanted to do a video. Haven't done one in a while, but I did want to go through the list of things that I need to get done. And first off, what a great GGT. I'm really happy with Praxis's performance. Small tweaks, little things we could do a little bit better, but overall I'm very happy with what happened on. So let's talk about guild rankings. I want to give a shout out. Congratulations to Umbrella. Once again, a very nice job with winning the whole thing. Congratulations to the boys of Praxis. I'm really happy with performance. Nemesis did great. House Legio and Underworld getting in a top 5. Congratulations to all these great guilds. But I definitely want to give a shout out to the top 5 and how well they did. Another thing that I'm really happy about is, Praxis really represented really well with 7 out of the top 10 individual PvP players in the guild tournament, including all 5 of the top 5. So we're setting up pretty good. So real quick, this is a great event that we got going on, the filler event. Great for gems. So if you're not getting 400k gems, you're really throwing away a lot of free gems that you could get. I mean, you're going to spend stamina and some keys for it maybe, but if you're going to manually grind the dungeon, it doesn't take very long, and the team I use is right there. You're going to want someone with Stone Etcher, and I just auto attack through it. Dagon pretty much epics everyone, and then the stone form people, I have Alrakis and Hansuki, so if Alrakis just auto attacks the stone form, he'll get relentless if there's another one. No one survives. Anyway, do it real fast. So let's talk about some of the defenses we're seeing a lot of now, because people really turtled up in GGT because every defense is beatable. Every defense is beatable. Pretty much your goal as the defender is you want them to have to pick how they're going to beat you, and you want to take them off their main team. So a lot of people did a great job making adjustments for GGT, making sure that they did not have teams that could be beaten easily or quickly. Some people didn't make very many adjustments, but some people did and created some really frustrating defenses if you don't know what you're doing. So defense I do want to look at. I'm looking for... All right, so this is one of the great defenses. Now, let me break this defense down. The reason why they have Serenity first is they're wanting to put, if you don't bring like a Lori, say, they're wanting to put it next to their stack of no magic on your Agnon. So there's no follow-ups, there's no double epics, there's no plummeting and whatever. There's no double move there. So that's why they have that person there. But this is a great defense, and it also makes it to where if you kill anyone fast speed, you're going to pay for it because their Nivius is going to bring it back. Their Nivius is there. So a team that I've developed, and you're going to see this a lot now, it's not as fast as ADSA, but ADSA, by the way, is Archon, Dagon, Serenity, Astrid. So if you ever hear me say ADSA, that's what I'm talking about. But this team isn't quite as fast against some teams, but it's much faster against others. A lot of people employed Stone Form Agnons, Loris, lots of healer runes, Lilies. These are all things that slow ADSA down. Mikos. So what this team does is gives me survivability, healing, the ability to resurrect, and it blocks all retaliations. So their Nivius now won't follow up golems, for example. So if this team had an Alrakis and they use Corruption from Within, Nivius wouldn't follow. So Gronder's a great thing. Now we get some AoE damage here. My Lori's extremely defensive, as you guys know. So now we're going to make their Nivius burn their summons with no bodies on the ground. That's pretty lucky because my Grondor has an evasion rune, so it is what it is. So now I'm simply going to resurrect my Alrakis. Alrakis has no debuffs now. We're going to hit them with a Draconic Anger, so now all their healing is over. It's all done. Okay? Now, a Daunting Gleam, one thing I want to point out here is it reflects the next debuff on the allied team or team to the attacker enemy team instead. So they're going to want to put Magic Prism. Their Lori, how many times have you been hit with a Magic Prism and people die? That will not allow Magic Prism to be cached by the AI, and their Lori will immediately go to their S3, which is Trixie Faye. So that's a really safe team. Once again, it wasn't... What's that? I'm out of raid tickets? Oh, folks. Yeah. All right. So let's just spend 20 gems real quick. All right. I want to see one of those Miko first defenses. Okay, so this is perfect. So this is the exact defense that a lot of people went to. And I'm going to employ the same tactic. The exact same team. It's faster. It's safer than most. Okay? Now also, Miko has this thing where it's his chaotic bounce is a single target attack. So Grandar puts divine intervention, which is right here, on Arrakis. Cannot be targeted, can't be stolen, copied, or purged. So no single target ability will ever be able to reach Arrakis. AoE, of course, will. Now, the only way divine intervention's not there is if they have a Miko and a Serenity on their team, but then you'd still use this team. So now I'm going to undo all the damage he did. Okay, they're going to do the Gift of Flight. Here comes their cold summons, but there's no bodies on the ground. I didn't do any damage. Okay, so now we're going to do this. We're going to apply Doom to everyone, so no one's getting healed from now on. Instead of using cold summons, I don't want to burn my, just in case this fight goes long, so I'm going to use Heart of Chaos. Okay, we're going to buff our attack. Once again, I'm going to use Daunting Gleam, so instead of them getting a shield Magic Prism off, they get that. But instead, the whole fight's going to be over right there. So outside of explaining stuff and doing it, that fight would have been over in a few seconds. So now let's see if we can find a Miko. If you ever see a lead like that, just go right into add sub. Same team that I've been using right there. I'm looking for... Oh, come on. Come on. Nope. That would be an Archon team right there. And that's the type of team right there that the team that I'm using is faster than ADSA, because their Lily and stuff is just going to be able to take a beating, and it stalls you out into round 2. I hate whenever that happens. Don't worry, folks. I'll find it. Pimp Daddy. Yep, same thing. Same thing. Archon. I just want... Oh, you were so close. I just need a... I don't... All right, so that would be the same thing. So I'll just do this one real quick. But the point is, if you see Miko Serenity team, Divine Intervention will not be on your lowest a defense player. Okay? So you want to pay attention to that. Now, another alternative for beating the Miko teams first is you could use Archon, Dagon, Serenity, and Grandar. Because Grandar is going to block Archon. My Archon has the lowest defense of that team. And instead of going... instead of being able to target him with Chaotic Bounce, Archon's not going to be touched. And then I am going to detonate, and I'm going to kill Miko, I'm going to kill Arrakis and everything. And then I just back clean up with Dagon. Because Dagon, without a Serenity on their team, will have Mantle of the Storm and won't be able to die to Miko. So... with all that being said, there's some great teams. That's how you crack some of those meta defenses. It just takes a little bit of patience and an eye for what you're looking for. But I'm really proud of the team. I'm proud of how we performed. Really focused on competition and what we were doing. Congratulations to everybody. I hope you're happy with your performance, and I hope that you guys have a great day.